When a preteen starts acting out with bad behavior, who's more to blame? The mom who lost custody of her years ago, or the grandmother who took control? Amber says her mom, Gale, took custody of her daughter, Azaria, 12 years ago and is spoiling her rotten. She says her daughter cusses, acts out, and gets whatever she wants from grandma. Amber wants Gale to respect her parenting wishes. Gale says it's easy for Amber to criticize from afar, but she's the one doing the hard job of parenting every day. She says she spoils her granddaughter because she likes to see her look cute. She wants Amber to either ease up or help out.
How often, Amber, do you get to see your daughter?
I travel back and forth to Los Angeles from where I reside about twice a month. Oh. But I also communicate with my daughter on a daily basis. I video chat her every single day.
Amber, why did your mom get custody initially of your daughter?
I was a victim of human trafficking as a minor. Oh. So I spent most of my juvenile years in juvenile hall. And my mother, gained custody because by me being a minor, being 15 years old, as a young parent, I did not have a say-so. I kind of just had to roll with the punches. Right.
And I need you to be so crystal clear that the audience understands how you got into human trafficking.
My mother was struggling with a crack cocaine addiction, and I witnessed that as a child, my mother battling with her addiction. That drove me away from home. That really hurt me to see my mother struggling like that.
You ran away from home?
Correct.
How old were you?
I was 14 years old.
And that's when all of this started, right? The human trafficking.
Correct.
Then you had your daughter at 15.
Correct.
And why do you blame your mom now? So it sounds like she kind of swooped in and kind of saved the child.
Judy, just about human trafficking so that everyone knows. We used to treat the victims of human trafficking as criminals. And they were penalized. They were actually put into jail, put into juvenile hall. Now we know better. We know that human trafficking victims are just that, victims. And if it happens today, the approach from law enforcement is very different. We take the young girls and even young boys and try to put them in a safe environment, and we don't criminalize the behavior. We criminalize the conduct of the men that human traffics young people like yourself. So you didn't do anything wrong. You were a victim of human trafficking, and that's so important because oftentimes young girls who've been through this think that they were at fault and that they were criminals.
Amber, did your mom...
That's just so important for you to know, Amber.
I'm just, as a mom, did your mom know that this was going on in your life?
My mother was aware, but in the same token, she was struggling with her addiction as well. So, that wasn't really a major importance in her life at the time because she was struggling with her own addiction.
So she couldn't save you from that
situation.
Correct.